Welcome back to Disco Elysium, where we are in a dark, dark dream world. And I remember the hanged man said that we could come find him in his dreams. And I assume if I tried to go over in this inky blackness, it would not let us. Indeed. Nowhere to go. Tab shows nothing. Can't even look at the fence here. Let's go find the hanged man in this dark, dark dream world. There's only one thing to interact with here. And that is... hang on. Hang on a second. Who are you? There's a disco ball, too. Well, isn't that fun?
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
I remember nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs between her legs and in her mouth?
Alright, tell me what this is. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone.
Ooh, the bad day where you ask her. I wonder what we would ask her and then die, right? She'll hear about our death on the phone. Huh.
Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
Yeah. I was left.
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you.
Oh boy.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it all back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me.
Calm down.
You failed Elysium.
What's Elysium? Is this the first time we've heard this word in the game? Yeah, because I've had no idea what Disco Elysium meant. What's Elysium?
Everything. The pale and the useless. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history.
It's their word for Earth? Or the world?
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
Are we imagining that we are like the culmination of human history and it's like we're the center of the universe? I don't know what to say to that. I guess, hey, I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you.
Indeed.
You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time.
Ah, snakeskins.
Sweating up the bed.
Our snakeskin shoes are awful. We cannot wait to get rid of them.
Stinky boy.
Stinky boy. I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
Yep.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
Oh, God, there's another type?
Oh, yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes, too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. How is whoever voiced... I'm pretty sure the limbic system is the same voice actor as the ancient reptilian brain, and he's just the greatest voice actor in the world, isn't he?
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Proving my point. Great job. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a dream. What a dream. Hey, we healed health. I was wondering if that was going to happen. Now, did we just heal one health or did we heal all the health? I don't know. Yeah, looks like that's a pretty good hangover. Other kind of hangover we've got. And we're ready to go. Ooh, what's this? Our physique is telling us something.
Good going, buddy.
Oh my God, what the hell was that?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
All right, electrochemistry. Give me some solutions here. Why is this happening and what can I do to fix it?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
Excellent.
You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
Yeah, there's not even an opt-out option. I need to get more of it then. Detecting is my life.
Of course. Martinez is speed central. You just gotta poke around. Follow your nose.
Yeah, it doesn't smell so foul down here.
You and Speed will be happy again. You will make her come home. This time, it will be different.
I probably shouldn't monetize these videos. It's just too... It's too bad. I can't profit off of this sort of drug encouraging. All right. Let's see. We have so many tasks to do. An insane amount of tasks. All right, well, I think I want to talk with Kuno, right? Kuno might know where some speed is. He's on some speed, right? Should I look in the mirror? Let's go look in the mirror. Maybe my body will tell me not to again.
A mirror hangs on the wall,
Yeah.
covered in steam. You cannot see yourself, just the outlines
All
of
right,
a man.
let's wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
All right, this time, maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face, right?
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What? What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
I'm sorry.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either.
No,
Not with all the drinks
it's not, is it?
involved for you.
I didn't know noses absorbed drinks. All right, I'm scared. I want to stop doing this.
Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
All right. I'm out of here. I'm too scared. I don't believe you. Oh, wait. Kim's back there. Can I can't get in. He locked it. That's good. That's good of him. Is it still cold out? What happens when I click on the window?
The window stands broken.
Yep, leave. Never mind. Well, I wonder if Kim's downstairs? He'd probably be Money! It's money! That's been sitting there for a day, hasn't it? Alright. We got the beautiful sound of the whirling in rags, and let's knock on this door. I think that was the girl we saw yesterday morning. Oh. No knocking to be done. Can I knock on Kim's door? Oh. He must be downstairs or something. There's no answer to our knocks, we'll say that. What the? Oh, this is where the unions go, huh? Wait, yeah, that's Titus. We did it. We can arrest him now. No, I think we learned from Kim that we don't arrest people. We just give them little pieces of paper that please show up at the jail. All right, Kim, how you doing? Good morning. And a good morning to you, Sunshine. Quick nod.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
These the men Gart told us about yesterday.
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said.
Kim, you forgot about the men that we've been talking about all day yesterday? You forgot? All right, that's fine. That's fine.
One loose thread less to worry about. And one big problem to replace it.
Let's roll.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's have that field autopsy first, right? Or...
Aren't you curious to know what
so
they have to say about the murder?
I'm so freaking curious.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
I was not expecting to be able to talk with Mr. Titus Hardy this morning. I think that's probably what I should do. The other thing we could try is talk with Kuno and do the field autopsy. This will need a form to be filled in 3 parts. Let's go inspect the body first, and then we can do our thing. Hey, Lena. Good morning.
Just a moment.
Oh.
She's agitated, judging from the way she keeps pulling at the frayed edge of her blanket.
Interesting.
And there's no public phones nearby?
Oh, I know where there are public phones. Right? There's one by the coast and there's one in the Union or something.
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
The cafeteria manager appears genuinely apologetic, but we know better. Gart is a heartless bastard.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
A weary smile, Lena. Sorry, ma'am, I didn't mean to eavesdrop on your conversation. Tell me how I might make it up to you.
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
And I am so eager to help our girlfriend Lena.
The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Why did you need to use the phone anyway?
To let the young woman who's house-sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night. But they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
Your husband and your friend are missing? A missing persons case? We're on it.
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
Well, my character is completely composed, but Kim and I surely both know that it's sad to say Morel is dead.
But you have more important things to worry about.
I would like to hear more about your expedition that your husband was on.
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the waterlock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
They're in a rough neighborhood, aren't they?
There's a nameless old fishing village nearby, but we've never had any trouble there before. There is a lot of crime around here, isn't there?
I can't say it's the best part of town, but I wouldn't worry too much about a pair of grown men traveling together.
Well, Kim, I'm sure you agree. This sounds like police business. I'll help you find your husband.
Are you sure we have time to go chasing after bug hunters just now? I did suggest we play it cool, but...
I've already given my word. I'm honor-bound to uphold it.
If you say so.
Mostly, we just like Lena. She's our soft spot. But also, I enjoy needling Kim.
Oh, thank you, officers. Truly, I'll be right here if you come across any sign of Morel.
Tell me more about him. Looks, character, your relationship. Is it serious?
Oh, dear. I'm not sure where to begin.
How long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
It's a power of 2. That's the most numerically satisfying anniversary, except for 64th and then 32nd. All right. And how did the two of you meet?
Via dating agency, I'm ashamed to say.
Very modern of you.
I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident. And he'd just divorced. We hit it off, and, well, here we are.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
Indeed. Okay. Now for the stuff that's relevant to the case. What does your husband look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
Let's try again. If I were to meet him on the street, what would I look for?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame. And he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
All right. Wild white hair. Got it.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook.
Thank you, Kim.
And begins jotting down the woman's description.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, just in case.
I think I have all the information I need.
I hope I've been useful.
Tell me more about this rare insect your husband is looking for.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
I want to hear about the insect. Maybe it's relevant.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but...
What the heck's a phasmid?
Where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian coast.
Insulindian coast, I see. So the song that plays during Joyce Messier that's called the Insulindian Miracle is referring to the water that she lives on.
Hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us, officers.
And maybe you could name it after me. Wait, you already named it.
There's a touch of awe in the way she enunciated the creature's name.
She's afraid of it, perhaps?
To be honest, this animal sounds like a cryptid.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to be searching for some kind of gnome of Jeroma, would you?
A cryptid, like Bigfoot.
I smell pseudoscience, he's thinking. not a big fan of that.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking, Kim. This is a real insect. Our girlfriend Lena wouldn't make up something like that.
It's simply elusive. So much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
Ah, Kim knew what he was talking about.
Establishment. I thought so.
So, is it dangerous?
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
Is it valuable?
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
All right, what makes you think it's around here?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping.
So newspaper clipping is all the evidence you have?
Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insul Indian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
Enthusiasm has wiped the worry from her face. Her eyes sparkle behind her glasses.
You seem really excited about this cryptid.
I suppose I have something of a personal connection to the Insul Indian phasmid. All scientists have their little hobby horses.
Okay, what's so special about the stick bug then?
Oh dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special.
Are you blushing, Lena?
Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
I'm so curious. That's all for now, ma'am. Is it some sort of sex thing? It's the only thing I can think of that would make her blush. Alright, well, let's dash by. I guess one click is walking now. Let's run to the door, run past these guys here. We had to do that with our reaction speed, of course. And, well, here we are, outside. And I forget what we said we were going to do. I guess we could look off. See, yeah. Maybe we look at this canal because we're supposed to get 2 signatures across, yeah, the fishing village. Actually, I wonder if that's the same fishing village down the coast. And he, yeah, is down the coast. Let's just go southwest, see what's there. I know we said we were going to the field autopsy, but this is more interesting. I believe southwest would be down here, which I've never been. A new place for us to go. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. That's cool. Very cool. All right, and what's over here? I see, we gotta walk around the fence. There's like tile floor over here. What is this? Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. Where are we? This roof? Wait, what? Tire tracks leading to the roof? This roof? Where they're playing like marbles or something? Should we talk with these 2 guys right now? Not right now. Ooh, there's a yellow dot over there. Oh, there's a yellow dot right here. Let's see what's over here. Everything's good here, huh? But what's this? Seriously? Alright, plastic wrapped macaronis stamped with humanitarian aid, huh? It says humanitarian aid tuna fish, not for resale. Speakers from the people of Samara. I let the goods do the talking. Free gift from the people of Messina. A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Yeah, the drawbridge is up. I think this closes on Wednesday morning, they said. And then we'll be able to get to the fishing village. Whoa, can I like crawl across here? That'd be cool. Butter sign down. Wow, can I crawl across here? This is outrageous. Waterlock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m. Indeed. All right, do you control the waterlock thing?
Good morning to you, officers.
Good morning.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
Barry the Butcher is having his salami eaten.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
The man on the waterlock picks the skin off a slice of a salami and takes a sizable bite. Do you know what caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
There are plenty of daredevil drivers. We got tire tracks going to a roof. We've got the car that crashed into the fence and then went southwest. Okay, hang on. I have a theory. The car crashed into the fence, turned around, went southwest, somehow ramped onto the roof, and then hit the billboard and knocked it in here. And that would have been 7 days ago when the guy was killed. Something like that.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing.
Thank you, sir.
It is salty. It is savory. It is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty.
Absolutely.
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
The lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment and then decides to go for it. He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
He thinks for a moment.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed-out ruins.
Sounds like a good place to do the Jamrock Shuffle, huh? Right. Bye. Let's look more at this billboard that got knocked in.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. Two ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted. The sign billboard has fallen on the waterlock, keeping it open, and thus out of order.
I think I can tell what's happening here. Now, I can retry it after I smoke, right? Let's see. We couldn't heal our endurance to retry a white check, but I think if I smoked, we could retry it. So let's try the 28%, and if it fails, we'll try to smoke and attempt to reconstruct it.
Just some tasteless advertising at the bottom of a canal. No use rubbernecking now.
Indeed. All right. Now I will light up a smoke and equip some alcohol. Should I equip some? Oh, we're out of smokes. Okay. Good to know. We'll have to go buy some more smokes. The Commodore Red has 8 of those. I think that's just because I got an extra Commodore Red from... I got one from the Frit and I got one from Gart. All right, so let's smoke too. Take a Hypno Gamma. And now let's see if we have some better luck here. I know that drinking doesn't do anything. I just do it because I'm a drunk.
A crumpled billboard. The sign billboard.
No, it is locked. Okay, so you have to put skill points into it. All right. Nothing more to see here. Sorry, voiceover. We're done. And I think that's going to do it for this episode. Well, we'll have to investigate some things over here. Do I want to go in the store? I don't think so. Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for easier time. Oh, we can probably sell a bunch of the stuff we have. All right, but I know exactly what happened here. I don't need visual calculus. Yeah, that car drove off southwest from the fence, ramped up here, knocked the billboard over, smash. Awesome. Let's investigate. Oh, I think I have good gloves, though, don't I? The found ones give me half-life. or half light. Half light versus electrochemistry. I think I like half light better. It's pretty fun. And interfacing. Wow, we have so many good gloves. Which gloves are better here? Plus logic. Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, +1 shivers versus the endurance. Yeah, I wanted to switch that out, didn't I? I like the shivers and the esprit corps, but mostly the shivers. All right, guys. That's got to do it. Next time we'll go talk with Kuno. We'll do the field autopsy, and then we'll come back here on Wednesday. I guess I can just run back up, make sure there wasn't some tire tracks I missed. Yeah. Can we sit on the bench? Sorry. I get so distracted. Let's just sit.
The beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
They don't look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
Fair enough.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
That just gave me the worst case of foreboding I've ever had. It's my half-light telling me that Kim might not be here forever. And on that note, I'll say goodbye. Next time. See you guys.